My name is Pablo Segarra. I am a retired New York City police officer as well as an attorney. I have been a lawyer in the state of New York for the past almost 5 years now. I was born and raised in the Bronx to Puerto Rican parents. I actually grew up on Crows and Westchester Avenue, not too far from your school at P.S.93. And I learned how to hit a curveball in the street. I played in a lot of backyards, a lot of playgrounds, rode my bike around. So definitely had a great childhood in the Bronx. It's really awesome for me to come back and speak to you today on this amazing Juneteenth College and Career Day celebration. It's something that I really applaud your school for doing because I wish I had this amount of exposure to college and careers and, at such an early age. So I'm going to leave you with a couple of pieces of advice, right? Number one is to stay curious and stay open, right? That's one piece of advice. And I say that because as an attorney, you probably think that we all work in, 40th floor offices overlooking Central Park or something like that in suits and ties. That's very true. But for me, it doesn't apply because this back here, that little green desk is my office. I get to work from home. I do what's called remote work. And this goes to how the world has changed so much in the past couple of years and why you should stay curious and stay open to it. Like a lot of your parents probably and myself, I work remotely. I work from my house, and my house can be anywhere I choose to be in the world. Right now, I'm actually sending you this video from the Dominican Republic. I live on and off here, New York, Florida. I bounce around a lot and work for my clients, right? In any part of the world that I want to be in. So in me staying open and staying curious, going through these multiple careers that I've worked in, I realized that I like to solve problems. That has led me to my why as to why I do what I do, because I like to solve your problems. First, as a New York City police officer and now as an attorney, I get to explain how the law can solve your problems and how the law can't solve your problems. But without me being curious and consistently asking questions and being open to different career paths, I would have never gotten to this stage of my life. So right now, I normally work with entrepreneurs. Anybody that wants to start a small business, a lot of your parents probably have businesses. I help them to be able to create it, to run it, and then if they want to shut it down, to shut it down. My main focus area is technology. I work a lot in what's called the blockchain. The blockchain is part of a idea of the next version of the internet, right? We've had previous versions of the internet, and now people are working on the ground to create the next version that's better than the previous version. So without me being curious, without me being open, I would have never gotten to this point in my career to be able to work from home, to be able to work with these amazing young founders that keep me so active and curiously asking all these questions, and being able to work in this piece of technology that it's coming out so fast, and the world is changing so rapidly that I always want to stay on top of it and make sure that I'm in front of all of that. So I'm going to just leave you with that piece of advice in the short amount of time that I have, and hopefully it will spark something in you as you go through your career path, and be able to really be curious and be open and say, you know what, maybe my second year of college, my first year of college, I'm going to travel and I'm going to do a travel abroad program. Do it. I wish I could have done that I wish I really would have thought of that and been open and have been curious to doing it. I wasn't. So if you stay curious, if you stay open and ask your mentors tons of questions, annoy them with the questions you're going to ask them. Sorry, parents. Ask your parents, ask your teachers, ask your family members, what does it mean to be a lawyer? What did you do in your job, right? How can I travel more? Have you traveled around the world? What have you done with your life in terms of what have you seen that you think I should see? So I think that is one of the most important attitudes to have when you are going through your college journey and your career journey. So I'll leave you with that. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people in there that I wish I was in the room with to learn from them.